really, to understand the situation in Israel, there is just one key question to ask. What limits the power of the government? In other democracies, you have an entire system of checks and balances. In Israel, there is a single check on the power of the governing coalition, which is the Supreme Court. If a minimal minority in the Israeli parliament, in the Knesset, wants to pass a law that, say, takes away voting rights from Arab citizens, or that criminalizes homosexuality, or that closes down independent media, the only entity that can strike down this anti-democratic law is the Supreme Court. Now they want to neutralize the Supreme Court. Once they do that, there is no check at all on their power. They can do anything they want, including rigging the next elections. So even the elections are no longer a check on their power.
And have all the mass protests that have been going on, have they had an effect? When I was with Netanyahu, I got the feeling that he was very shaken by what was happening, the scale of it, and it may make him rethink. Is there any sign of that actually happening? Is he rethinking it, do you think?
You have to ask him. I can't get into his mind, but definitely there has been massive protests in Israel. We haven't seen anything like it in the country's history. They have slowed down the government, but the government is still trying basically to gain unlimited power. And this is not so much just about Netanyahu in person. There is a strong ideological messianic group behind him. An extreme group that believes in Jewish supremacy and that wants to neutralize the Supreme Court in order to change the very character of Israel and turn it into something quite close to Iran, a fundamentalist regime committed to Jewish supremacy and not to the values of democracy and the protection of minority rights.